How to know that your economic is collapsing? The food that comes to your country, it's foreign product, right? So when you see your country is taking in a lot of foreign product, it means that you have already lost the economic, because other countries are just dumping off their waste, their trash, their garbage that they don't want in their economic, or they overproduce. So say for instance, I'm going to draw for instance, like America giving Jamaica the product that they don't want, like the food, the onion, the chicken, and all these different other products that are going to the island, and many other, the Irish potato and all of that. Those are basically, you're collecting some garbage from America. You're collecting sickness and diseases, because that's what it does for people in America. So you know that you don't have an economic based on that. Because your product, where the farmers farming in Jamaica or in the island, it should be the product that you are using. You will be using your product to feed your people. It will be it will be so much product that you can feed your family on a cheaper level, or in a very low price. But the mere fact that your product is not yours, and you're consuming, you're the consumer of other people's product, that show you clearly that you are not, your economic already collapsed. And some of the things that you will also notice, that your bank does not work in your interest. So putting money in the bank, you are just wasting your time. You are wasting your money, because that money is not circulating back in your community. So once the money is not circulating back in your community at least 50 times, 40 times before it comes out, then you are not a part of that economic. The next thing again you have to pay attention to is the money that you're spending in churches. Churches are designed to collect your money, to put it in the bank. Then the bank also take those money, lend those money to the rich. It's not going back. It's not circulating amongst you. So what you're doing, you're actually depleting your community. You're depleting yourself. So if you get sick, you don't have enough money to go to the doctor. So then you buy into the scam. It's all the scam. There are several levels of scamming that you may not pay attention to, right? Because they deplete your money. Your money in churches doesn't work for you. They're not building factory. They're not making choose factory. They're not using those money to invest back in farming. They're not using those money from the churches sector to go back into the community to build hospital, to build clinic, right? Those money are going to the bank, and those money don't go back into your hand, right? And the next thing again, if you should only save 10% of your money from the time you start giving that money to churches, you'll be, in 20 years time, you'll basically be rich enough. So you basically give away your riches in churches, right? Because they tell you should go to heaven, right? And all of that other story. I can't go into all the story that they tell you. They tell you that God is coming, right? But if God is coming, why God have to do with your money? You should put common sense to work. And once common sense is not in process, you are just wasting your time and your effort. You're giving away your labor. You're giving away your strength into those spaces. So I'm just calling for awareness. This awareness have to happen. Yeah? Because if you don't have awareness of what your bank is about, what your church is about, what your government is about, then you're not in a line. Have no awareness of your community or how your money is spent. So you need awareness, right? You surely need so much awareness of what the economic structure is, and to make sure you can actually feed your family, clothe your family. When you're sick, you can find money to go to the doctor. But if it's going out some other way, then you're not aware. So peace and love unto everyone, my Caribbean people. Just be aware. I'm calling for your awareness. Start planting your garden also. As a woman, I had five gardens. So I plant everything, right? So I plant corn, I plant peas, I plant yam, I plant tomato, I plant callaloo. So I was able to, growing up, I have my own garden, right? So planting your garden is easy. That means when you want to eat, you can go to your garden and take what you want from your garden. You don't have to go to the store. So going to the store is like the worst thing you can ever do, because the money that you have, you should not be going to the supermarket to buy anything, because there's nothing in the supermarket for you. The supermarket is a very unhealthy place unless you're buying chemical. So you want mango, juice your own mango. You want scallion, plant your own scallion. You want onion, plant your own onion. I do all of that. Growing up, I plant my own peas. I do everything. I raise my animal. So it's easy. It's easy because sometimes people have a lot of, we call them idle time on their hand. So all those idle time is better you take a fork or a little machete and you just, plow what you want to, plow up the land what you want. And then you plant. Plant your sweet potato, plant a yam, plant your banana, plant everything that you can plant. And for coconut oil, you just go plant your coconut tree or you buy coconut and make coconut oil. So everything is at your hand reach. And for the people who can't get water, it is important also you can dig a well. You can dig a well and water comes up. Growing up, I used to go to well to fetch water. You understand? I'm such a country girl. So I used to go to the well to fetch water. I used to go to the river to wash. So nothing is hard for me. I could travel the entire world. But I still know myself and an understanding of life. I can always work from the basic of life and work myself up. You just have to don't be lazy when you get up in the morning, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Go start working and bring your sons and your daughter at an early age to start plant food. Because when you show them this is where you get your food, they will create a relationship where food come from. Food come from the ground, so they don't have to go to the supermarket. And that will build their strength mentally, emotionally, and physically. They will be strong people because they have created a relationship with food and where food came from. Love and peace,